Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Ariana from Where Black Sheep Meet, and today is Flosstube number 13. I am very behind on these videos and I just took a break from stitching. So that's why there's such a big gap in time right now. But I do have a lot of progress to show you today. There's a lot of stitching, a little bit of everything. So I hope it's worth the wait. I know I have not been here on YouTube as much lately, but I definitely wanted to come back and keep doing these videos for the people who really love them, because I know there's quite a few of you out there who really enjoy these. So if anything, I'm going to very much try to keep up with these videos. So I'm gonna do my best to go back a little bit. And what has it been? 3 months? 3 months, I believe. January was my last update. February, March, April. Yeah, it's been about 3 months. So what has happened in that time? Oh, a whole ton of things. We had my husband's birthday, my youngest's birthday, my mom came to visit. We went to New Orleans. Been doing physical therapy for my shoulder. I had a bad stress knot. So they're helping me work it out. And I've been feeling a lot better, trying to very much work on my posture. Weight loss. I've been losing some weight still. It's kind of plateaued for a hot second there, but it's still coming off slowly, very slowly, but it's working. I mean, oh man, I can't even think. There's been a lot. It's been very busy. And if anything, yeah, like I said, as much as there is progress, there was a lot going on as well. So I can't really get into too much detail because I honestly do not remember. My brain does not work as well as it used to. So if I go back and try to remember exactly what I've done these last few months, I'm just gonna be totally lost. So there's not too much otherwise as far as life updates go. You know, same old, hanging out. Also been over on Twitch and hanging out a lot over there. So if you definitely miss seeing me here, I'm over there and you can definitely find me very regularly through the week. So I guess what would be next? On my little book blurb, I wrote down here that I was doing a lot of webtoon. So I was catching up on all my little graphic novels on webtoon. There's a new one I found, like Wind on a Dry Branch. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. About a prince who's like a dark prince, and he saves this woman who is being sacrificed because her husband has died, and for some reason he takes pity on her and saves her, and eventually they start to fall in love. And yes, because romance is my game. So other than that, I think I read Pestilence, which is by, oh, I didn't write it down, but of course I'll leave everything linked down below. I read that. I was really enjoying it, but I don't know, by the end I was just like, I kind of left a lot to be desired and I didn't really want to keep continuing with the series. Other than that, I have read a couple other books, but nothing that's really screaming out to me right now. I'm still in kind of a book slump, but I'm happy that I'm at least picking up a book and finishing it, because I was DNFing a lot for a hot minute there, and I was really bummed because, you know, I want to read some good stuff. So I think I'm just gonna have to really maybe go with the highest rated books right now and just read those and see if I can get caught onto something to reel me back in. But if you want any updates on what I'm reading, I have my Goodreads linked down below as well, and you can check out everything that I've been reading on there. And that's about it as far as books. So I guess we will get into some FFOs that I did. I finally got, well, one FFO, because the other one I attempted to do and I messed it up and I haven't gone back to it. Not that my cross stitch project is fine. Just the layout that I was making, I did not do the right dimensions. So, well, you'll see, you'll see. So the first FFO that I finished, I actually did this on stream as well. And everyone came to watch and hang out while I finished this up. But this is Halloween Quaker. I finished this one back in October last year. And here's what I ended up doing. I love it. I love it. So Halloween, so simple, but it definitely highlights the piece, I think. I think I did a pretty good job. Personally, I like to look at it. That's all that matters. I love it. That's all that matters. But I did add a bunch of little goodies up here, and then I added a little spider down here, and I've added some trims. But basically, this is a flat fold finish. So I did add a little bit of batting onto cardboard, and then these are cardboard as well underneath. They're a foam board. So I did finish this on stream back in February, and that was a lot of fun. I burned the crap out of my fingers with the hot glue gun. I don't know how many times, but I'm so in love with the finish. I'm so in love with the finish. So this is ready to go on my wall. I have not put this on my wall because I've been meaning to show this in the video, and there's a couple the other one I want to finish as well, so I can kind of arrange them nicely. They're gonna go up here on this wall between my closet doors and my entrance door, right above this rack. So there's a big empty wall here, and I think these will all go together. So this is my FFO. This is my second FFO cross stitch, because the first one I had was the Beetlejuice one. Yeah, the first one was the Beetlejuice one. So this is my second cross stitch FFO, and I'm in love. I'm in love. It was very easy to do, very, very easy. So, and inexpensive, because I already had all the fabric. This is all from my stash. All the Halloween stuff I bought during Halloween, so it's all from my stash. But very easy to do, pretty quick if you have an idea of what you want it to look like. But yeah, this was easy. So most likely a lot of my finishes are going to be like this for sure. The other one I tried to FFO was my Space Dragon, and I finished my Space Dragon in October as well. They were both finishes. So as you can see, I did put it on the foam board. Of course, on this one, I forgot the batting, so that was already mess up number one. But number two, the backing that I originally wanted to put it on, which I don't know where they're at now, but, oh, here they are. They were too small. I was going to put it on this batting, actually. It's a microwavable batting, but you can see it has that nice shiny shimmer. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's gonna look like, give that more of that star kind of look, since this is in space, but I cut it too small. Cut a little too small. So I kind of put it aside, and I never picked it back up to finish it. So I will finish this soon in the future, so I can, like I said, get this up on my wall as well. But for now, I do have it ready to go. I don't mind that there's no batting, that's fine. I'm just happy that this wasn't messed up in any shape or form. But yeah, there's Space Dragon. Beautiful, stunning piece. I still love these pieces so much. Do I want to work on them again? No, because I want to work on a million other projects. But I do love these two so much, so much. So that will be an FFO eventually. Maybe next video. I don't know why I make goals anymore. I never meet them. I don't know why I make goals anymore. So that was my FFO, and I do have a finish. Usually I wait into the video to announce a finish, like when I stitch it, but maybe we'll just throw it in right now. We'll just throw it in. Throwing it in. So my finish was unexpected, but since I gave myself so much time to make this video, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. It is one of my smaller ones. So I kind of just started working and I just kept wanting to work on it and I got it done. And that is gonna be my sweary video game piece, AKA my video game sampler by Screaming Heart Designs. They are on Facebook, but isn't this thing amazing? Isn't this thing amazing? Look how beautiful it is. It is beautiful. It's so fun. Very adult, but extremely accurate. Extremely accurate. I think I had a goal where I was trying to finish Donkey Kong's ladder and I didn't finish it. I think that's where I was at last time. I should have watched my last video and saw the progress on everything, but it's all right. I'll put pictures of what where it was last time you saw it, but it is done. So I kind of finished the goal and I put it away and then I brought it back out and I think I did the words and I think I started this row of aliens and I put it away and then I came back and finished more words and I put it away and then I did the bricks, put it away, and then in April I pulled it out to do this last bottom bit with all the Mario characters down there and the Pac-Man. So once I started stitching, I couldn't stop. My only maybe little disappointment is that this blue on this fabric doesn't stand out as well as I would love. It is in this other places as well. So I should have maybe switched out the blue a little bit because you can see it gets lost from far away. But other than that, I'm in love. I'm happy. I can't wait to finish this. I cannot wait to finish this and put it on my wall. This is gonna look so good. This is gonna look so good. I don't know which one I want to put it on. I'm thinking it should go on this one, but I feel like there's gonna be too much cross stitch over here, so I might put it on this one somewhere. To be determined. To be determined. But yes, it's done. So I did. Oh well, first of all, this is on an 18 count Aida by Picture This Plus called Shadow, and I worked on this for 10 days. About 10 days. I think it might have been a little more because I did miss a few days lately where I've been not writing down my progress days, but it's been around 10 days and I did 6,659 stitches out of, what was it, 12,238. So a good chunk of stitches. I did half of it. I did 50% pretty much. So yes, this is my finish. I hope you love it as much as I do. For sure, this is linked down below. So great cause, a great pattern. And yes, if you would like a link to it, of course, it's always down below. Because I get a lot of questions when I'm streaming this. When I work on it, I get a lot of questions on where they can find this. And everybody absolutely loves seeing this one. So for my video game sampler, this is the leftover floss. I had a ton of floss left over, but yeah, there's just so much left. I didn't have to use too much of all of it at all. Maybe this red was probably the lowest, the most used. Everything else looks pretty full. The black maybe a little bit, but even not that much. Yeah, I would say this red is the one I used the most of, and you can see I probably used about half of it. Yeah, so I had a ton of these colors. So in case this is in your stash and you have at least half a skein that should be all you need. That should be all you need. So you shouldn't have to buy a whole new floss if you have a good chunk still. So yeah, so this is what's left over of the floss. So another finish, what is it? An FO. It's an FO. I'm very excited. I want to get some of these projects done so I can add more projects, because I just have too many hobbies, too many crafts, too many things going on, and not enough time to do them. Not enough time in the world. So I was definitely really excited to get that done, so I have more time to work on other things and get more progress on some of my other projects. Case in point, we're gonna head on into our whips. My whips. Work in progress. Whip is work in progress. And of course, we're gonna start with my very first cross stitch project. This is why I wanna finish things, because I wanna have time to work on this. And this one is Celestine by Margaret Morales from Heaven and Earth Designs. And here's where you saw it last time. I believe I had fully finished the 6th page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was a 6th page. So I started stitching after that. And here's where I'm at now. Now it's not a ton of progress. It's not a ton of stitching. You can see I started kind of just jumping around, because right now we're getting into her face. There's a little bit of hair, and then we're getting into her face. Mostly the middle of her face is where this pink part is, and then you can see her eye forming. So I kind of, since it's a lot of color blocked area, I just figured I just work all together, just changing things up a little bit, seeing what I like, seeing if I feel like that's better motivation for me to stitch, or should I go back to my columns or colors on the page. So I was just playing around with it. But yeah, not too much progress, but I did work on it a little bit. So this is on a 25 count linen, and I originally started 2/1 full cross, and now I'm doing 4/1 tent stitch. I'm still gonna keep it that way. I'm enjoying the tent stitching, and the 4 is needed to make that same bulkiness that I had started on the top. So it looks exactly the same, just now I'm doing 10, and it works perfectly. I did work on this for 3 days. Like I said, not too much progress, and I did 995 stitches. That's actually a lot of stitches for this much. Is that 900 stitches? Maybe, huh? Maybe. Well, 10 stitch. So that puts me at 42,922 out of 154,000, and I'm at 27.87%. So this is snapping to my watch. But yes, I'm really looking forward to having more time to pull this one out. I'm going to try and, I don't know, to finish a color maybe? I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna keep going in that color blocked stitching and see how I feel. Because I didn't work on this too much, so I'm gonna keep going and see if that works out. The only thing I'm nervous about doing that is that I'm afraid of getting miscounts and then having to frog because I missed a row or something. That's my only concern about doing this sort of cross-country kind of thing. But we'll see. If I do it too much, then I'll definitely switch. But for now, I think I'll give it a try. So that is Celestine. Gorgeous as ever. I just need to work on it. I want to work on it. Need and want. So we'll see if I pull her out again this month. Right now, I've just kind of been going with how I've been feeling. Yeah, just, you know, if I feel like working on something, I just pull it out and I just work. Whether I have a goal, whether I was working on something else, I'm going with my moods right now, and I feel like that's a little more motivational than just, you know, than just saying I have to work on this. So this is what I'm working on. My second project that I did put a tiny bit of work into is Persephone. I know a lot of people have been asking me about this project because I have not worked on it in a hot minute, which sucks because I was doing really good doing a page a day, and at this point I probably would have had 9, 10, 11, 12 pages done, 13 pages done instead of, what is it, 7 that you saw last time. Here's where it looked like last time. So I am a little bummed about that, that I just kind of have been missing it. But I did pull it back out. I was in the mood the other day, so I just started stitching. And this is where I did get. I just pulled it off the key snap, so it's a bit more wrinkled than usual. But you can see I did add a little bit more to this next page. It's not very much progress, but I did put a little bit in there. A lot of this was color blocking, so that's why I kind of just went with the columns rather than finishing them, because I just wanted to stay in the color block, because it gets a little more confetti down here when I get into Hades's hair. So I was just working on the color blocking, and it was going really nice. But here is the whole thing so far. Remember, it was all background right here. The next row, I think, gets into her hair and a little bit of his face. So that's where I would have been, I think. I would have been getting right before into his face. So that's what made me go like, I really need to work on this because I could be so close to his face right now. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. There's only 3 pages left here on this top row. So this is, I didn't even say, Persephone by Alexandra V. Bach. And it is also a Heaven and Earth design. This is on a 28 count easy grid, doing 2/110 stitch. And I worked on this for 3 days. I did 1,166 stitches, which puts me at 46,274, and I am 12.28% complete. Oh, it's a biggin'. We know this. It's a biggin'. It's a BAP. Sorry, it's a BAP, a big ass project. So yeah, this was, like I said, this was one where I was just feeling it. So I pulled it out and I worked on it for a few days. This was just last week. So I had a lot of other things going on that I needed to work on and finish and focus on. So I did put it down right away, but I'm hoping for sure this month that I pick this up a little more, because I would love to get more progress done on this one. But this is Persephone. All the feels, all the love for the romance. Let's go. And the Greek mythology. What else can you want? What else could you want? What else could you want in this piece of art, right? So we'll see about that one. We will see. We will see. At this point, I think most of these are all very, very big projects. Most of my smaller ones are pretty much done at this point. But I would love to get more progress on some of these big ones for sure. So after Persephone, I did have my video game sampler, which we've already talked about. So I can finally take that off the list. And then we're gonna move right on into the new normal. And here's where it was last time that you did see it. And this one, I had a goal to finish that first bubble with the horse. And I finally met that goal. I finally met it. So here's where we're at now. Oh, I guess I should keep it folded up. It's tiny. But here's where we are now. I finished the bubble. I did it. I did it. And I filled it in and I fell in love. I was like, this is exactly what I want. This looks beautiful. I'm very happy. I was going directional, basically up and down every row. And that's how I got this really cool, like, faded, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm blanking out on terms right now, but it definitely gave it a really great effect, fading effect. It took a hot minute to do that, but I love how it came out. I love how it came out. And then I added, of course, my last color that I had not used yet, which was this gold color. And this goal is done. This goal is done. Very, very happy with it. Love it. So I can finally move on and start working. I just don't know which direction I want to go in next. I don't know if I want to go down or if I want to go this way. Not sure yet. But this one is a long dog sampler. This is a long dog sampler. I'm forgetting everything. I have not filmed these videos in so long that I don't even know my order anymore. But this is a long dog sampler, the new normal. And it is on an 18 count Aida that I hand dyed myself with red dye, and I created this really beautiful peach color. You can see the whole thing here. Very, very pretty, exactly what I wanted. This is based, this color scheme is based off a World of Warcraft fan art that I found. And the artist will of course be linked down below, so you can check out her artwork. She did beautiful artwork. And I saw this, and since I had that Silks For You color palette of the purple blues, it caught my attention, and that's why I had to use this color palette. So I found a bunch of DMC that was as close as I can get to some other colors in the picture, and it worked out really well. Like I said, I'm in love with this. I'm in love with everything I chose, and I'm excited to see more. I'm excited to see more come out. This I worked on for 3 days, and I did 807 stitches, and that puts me at 3,799 stitches and 9.97% complete. So this is like a medium-sized project compared to my hates. This is a very medium-sized project. I feel like I can get a lot of work done on this very easily, especially with the small motifs. With small motifs, oh, the sun's coming out. With the small motifs, each little motif you finish kind of feels like a win. It feels like a mini finish. That's what I really love about this one. I love that so much. So this is another one that I've been really thinking about lately, that I've been wanting to work on. I've been wanting to work on this because of that reason, because of the small finishes. So we'll see how much this one will also be brought out. I think what was stopping me was just, I didn't know which direction to work in. I'm trying to think. I think this way is like ducks and cats, I want to say. And this way it was something else. Was it another bubble? I really need to look at the picture. I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere. So I just have to decide which way to go, and I think I'll get back on it. So yeah, that is the new normal. Following the new normal is my Halloween Mickey piece that I am doing for a friend. And here is where you saw it last time. Do I remember what it looked like last time? I don't. I might, actually. I think I finished all the black last time. I think that's where I was at. You can see at least. That's all that matters. And I made a very small goal on this. Like I said, I was trying to work on everything I could in February to do my normal Flosstube video, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. But this one, I just did not bring out again, because I just, in my head, I met my goal and I didn't bring it out. Well, I met a little tiny goal, and that was enough for me. That's what I should say. So this is what it looks like now. Basically, I believe what I did was I finished filling in the little Halloween Mickey pumpkin. Look how cute that is. Isn't it stunning? Isn't it stunning? What I will say is the black isn't as full as I would like. See, you can see the white through it, but I kind of don't mind. I feel like that's a little bit of a vibe. I feel like it's a vibe going on. I feel like it kind of looks more sketchy a little bit. I think once all the other colors are filled in, it's gonna look great. Because look at this. Let me zoom you in here. Zoom you in real life. Look how good that looks. Wow, so much detail. I mean, it's confetti hell. This is confetti hell. This whole piece is confetti hell. Every color area I've done, confetti hell. But look at the details. Look, remember? This was just a blob. This is just a blob. Look up close. Blob, right? Well, I mean, you can see it here, but from far away, blows my mind. So, I do like this piece. I do. I don't know. I just haven't gotten that click yet that I want because it's so confetti heavy. I am doing this for a friend. I'm sure he's watching. Hi. I am trying my best to find that motivation to want to pick this up and just go to town. The confetti is just a nightmare though. But when I'm done with the little sections, I'm just so blown away. I'm just so blown away. So this one is, I did find this piece on Etsy. It's linked down below. Assuming they still have it in their shop. Yeah, and I haven't checked in a while. This is on a 25 count easy grid, and I'm doing 2/110. Like I said, this is my experimental piece on if I like 25 count or 28 count. And I think I'm still in love with 28 count, but since this is so confetti heavy, I think the 25 count is perfect because otherwise these, although the black is patchy slightly, the colored areas are perfect because it's so much different threads. You can see the backs. See where the colors are? They're just like little blobs of little knot blobs. So I think the 25 count leaves enough room to accommodate confetti. There you go. But if this was a more color blocked piece or one with like Persephone, I would definitely wish I had done it on 28 count for sure. I worked on this for 5 days. I did 890 stitches, and that puts me at 12,611, and I'm at 9.61% complete. So this does need to come out too. Definitely, you can see Goofy here. This is Goofy's leg and hand. And I don't know what this is down here, but yeah, this is his leg and hand. So I'll pull it out. I'll pull it out. It needs to be pulled out. It needs to be pulled out. We'll get there. We'll get there. So that is my Halloween Mickey. Still a great piece. After my Halloween Mickey, I did start my pile of Yoshis. This is an Etsy pattern, and I originally started this in December for Dinosaur December, or I attempted to start. I didn't start till January. I do remember that. I did pull this out, and I did have a little goal of finishing the green Yoshi. So here's where you saw it last time. And then this is where I'm at now. I guess I can make this a little smaller. There we go. Here's where I'm at now. I did finish mostly the green Yoshi. I did finish most of it. I just didn't outline him. And I was missing a color somewhere that I realized I didn't have, which was this color. It's like this pinky red. It's like a pinky red. Yeah, I was missing it and I needed to go to the craft store. So I think that's when I put this down. I don't know. I felt like I couldn't work on it until I finished that little spot with the color. So I put it down, but I did finish most of the green Yoshi. This is on an 18 count Opal Ada in Raven Black. And I found this fabric on Etsy, linked down below. everything's linked, but just letting you know, it's all linked. It's down below. And I worked on this for 2 days. I did 581 stitches, which puts me at 2,910 and 17.53% complete. So you see I had the black ready to go. I had my black thread ready. I believe I started to outline him and then I stopped because I realized I was missing that color, and I don't know, I just got weird about it, I guess. But super cute. This is probably my smallest project now. This is my smallest one. This is only 16.5 thousand. So this is my smallest cross stitch at this point. So I might put a lot of work in this just to get this done. Just to get it done. In my head, I'm like, this is gonna be another quick, easier finish. So might as well finish it so I have more time to work on the bigger ones. That's how my mind is working. But we'll see. We will always see. We will always see, especially these days. My goals, like I said, my goals are not working out. They're not working out. So I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope. I mean, I enjoy working on it. It's like I said, it's kind of fun just to fill out the one colored Yoshi and finish him up, and then you have a whole Yoshi, because like this one. I believe I'm missing his shoes. He has shoes down here somewhere. But look how adorable it is. It's so adorable. It's so adorable. Very well made. Very well made. Charted. Because at first you start filling in these weird colors and you're like, that doesn't look right. But as you can see, it's pretty perfect from where the light's hitting and stuff. So that is my pile of Yoshis. In my head, I keep wanting to pull it out because it is a small one and I just want to finish it, but the motivation otherwise to work on it has not been there. Only just because it's small. That's my only reason for wanting to pull it out. And then the last one that I have to talk about is a new start. But I have an issue with it, and I will explain. But this is Medusa. This is Medusa by Christopher Lavelle from Unconventional X Stitch. You've heard me talk about this quite a bit in all my videos since August, July-August time. I was going to be participating in the Unconventional Medusa Sal with Hannah Dowling and a bunch of other Flosstubers. She has started this. I finally caught up on her videos because I have not been on YouTube as much. So I did finally catch up on her videos and see her progress. And she's got quite a good chunk done at this point. She's got a good chunk done. She's been doing really well stitching on this, along with a lot of her other bigger ones that she had started as well. Well, let me start with the info first. So, as a new start, here it is. Here it is. It's this little tiny corner. It's about, what is it? It's the left corner. It's the left side corner. My first time starting on the left. You can see it's got a lot of muted tones. Not much to see, but it's a start. I actually started this on stream, so I probably would have had more, but distraction at its best. Distraction at its best. Oh, I guess I can show you the fabric real quick for those who have not seen. I hand dyed this myself. This is a 28 count Monaco, and I'm doing 2/1 tent stitch with no background. So my Medusa piece is the one without the background. That's why I dyed it, so that way it kind of looked like the background already, to keep with it. Sorry, I keep magnetic clinging to my needle minders. So yeah, so let me fold this up now. There we go. So this was a new start on stream. My little itty bitty start. I only worked on this for that one day, and I did 230 stitches, so 0.12%. This has 186,000 stitches though. That's a big This is a big one. Super, super big. But, sorry, I'm knocking things down. The thing with this, I have not picked it up just because I don't know. I had no desire to work on this lately at all. After this day, I had no desire. In my head, I was like, I think I did this right before I was going to film my Flosstube for February, and I didn't. And after that, I just had more motivation working on other things than this one. So I haven't really wanted to, which kind of was a sign because, was it last month? Diamond Art Club ended up getting this as a diamond painting. They licensed 2 of Christopher Lavelle's pieces. The other one, I forget what it's called, but it has the woman with the headdress, same colorways and everything, and she has a cat on her shoulder. That one and this one, Medusa, are now diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. So I think I'm going to buy it as a diamond painting and complete it as a diamond painting, because I will finish that faster than I will ever finish this. No lie. No lie. I'm totally being honest. This would take a very long time to get done. And now that it's a diamond painting, I'm more motivated to do it as a diamond painting. So for the Medusa as a diamond painting, just in case you were curious, it is a 27.6 inches by 39 inches in size, and it's a square. It has 20 colors with 2 ABs, Aurora Borealis, which is the extra sparkly drills that sometimes you get that just sparkle a little bit more. It's got 2 of those, and it's about 108,584 diamonds. That's how big it is. So in case you were wondering and you wanted to pick that one up as well, hopefully I beat you to it though, because I want to pick it up. That's what the info is on it. It looks beautiful. It's charted beautifully. It's Diamond Art Club, my all-time favorite diamond painting company. So I'm not gonna do this. I know, Hannah, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know there was so much buildup for this. So much buildup. I'm so sorry. But I just cannot bring myself to stitch it when I can diamond paint it and finish it in 1/5 of the time it would take me to do this. And like I said, with all these other projects that I really want to work on, this was never high on my list. So yeah, I will not be stitching it. Medusa is sold out right now in Diamond Art Club, but they will be bringing it back. So as soon as it comes back, I will be ordering it. And then I'll hopefully get to show it in a Flosstube. So yeah, I'm very sorry, Hannah. I'm very sorry, but yours looks beautiful. Yours looks beautiful, Hannah. I love it. I love it. Go check out Hannah, guys. Go check her out. She's doing massive projects, and she's getting progress on them. She updates once a week. Go check her out. Go check her out. She's amazing. So yeah, so this fabric I will save. I will save for something else. I don't know what. There is one I really want to do called Dark Fairy from Unconventional X Stitch. I really want to do that one. I really want to do it. So we'll see. I don't know if it would go on this fabric though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So that is my new start slash, what do you call it? There's a name for it. There's a term for when you stop making a cross stitch project. If I figure out what it is, I'll put it somewhere. All the flosses I will of course put away in my floss storage, because obviously I'm not going to waste those. I'm probably going to use them at some point or another, especially if I do the Dark Fairy. It's got a very similar color palette, so I wouldn't be surprised if it uses quite a bit of those colors. So overall, that is all of my whips. That is all my whips. My list is getting shorter, and as much as some people love to see all the things, I'm happy it's actually getting short, because like I said, it gives me more time to work on other things. The only one I didn't work on was my Windrunner, which is Sylvanas from World of Warcraft, and this is by Kendra Gloom. Every time, I swear to you, every video, Kendra Gloomblade, and this is from Thread Geeks, my little baby one. This is probably gonna be, if I can finish my Yoshis, this would be my focus point, because it's so small to finish. So it'd be my Yoshis to finish, and then as soon as I finish Yoshis, this would be my main focus one until it's done, because like I said, it's tiny. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to work on it this time. I didn't get a chance, because this one also is very confetti heavy. Very, very confetti heavy. So hopefully that comes out. Hopefully, we'll see. So that is all my cross stitching whips. Now moving on, going back to diamond paintings. If you remember, I was throwing in my progress for my diamond painting called Evening Light by Jeremiah Kettner, and because I had no other place to put it, that information, or my finish, or my progress, so I'm adding it in here because I only work on one diamond painting pretty much at a time. So it's only one diamond painting I'm showing off. I'm not doing like a whole thing on them. So I had worked on it. Here's where it was last time that you saw it. And I think I had a goal to like finish the next row or something like that. Well, guess what? Yesterday, I finished it. It is finished. I'm so excited. I have been working on this on stream for quite a while. And I am not, but what am I trying to say? I have a wonderful, a lovely friend over there, Yeyitsanna, and she's a big diamond painter. She's a big diamond painter, as well as plays games, and she had the same painting in her stash. So when she saw that I was working on it, she pulled out hers and kitted it up and had been working on hers. So we've been simultaneously working on it together. She started at the bottom though, and I started at the top. But she goes back and forth because she has quite a few diamond painting whips that she has, and I only have the one. So I was just like going to town on this thing, and I was like, I want to finish this so I can put it up on my wall. But here it is. So you guys can see it in all of its glory. Oh, it's so pretty. There we go, there we go. There we go. Yes. Isn't she stunning? She's stunning. I wish the sun was shining a little bit more so you could see the shine. You can kind of see the shine. But yeah, it's just, oh, it sparkles. She sparkles. She's beautiful. Let's see if I can get you up. There you go. You can see those AB drills along the edges of the flower here. See how they sparkle just a little bit more? Because it has that extra coating. I believe the other color was this blue. That's a lot. There's a lot. Sorry, this is huge, so I'm struggling here, but you can see it in her hair there. See how there's extra sparkle in here? There's a lot in her hair. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that in her hair. But yeah, she's stunning. So pretty. So, so pretty. But yeah, I was really putting in work this week because I was like, I'm gonna do my Flosstube video. I want it to be done so I can include it. I want to include it. So it's done. I think I'm gonna be replacing Her Garden Needs Tending. This is also by Diamond Art Club, because I think it's a little too big for I Choose You, which is here. If I could put them both on the wall, I would love to do that. But I'd have to rearrange everything because she's really big. She's really big. But I think this is the same size, or just about. So we'll see. If anything, I might take down this one and put it somewhere on this side of my room because there's nothing on these walls here. But for me, so I have something pretty to look at. I know you won't see it, but I'll have something pretty to look at. I might do that. Or I could put it over here, right here somewhere. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm running out of wall space that you can see. But yes, she's done. I'm very excited to have her up and see her in all her sparkling glory. So that is my diamond painting. So in case you're wondering what am I going to start next, I have a couple. I do have a few here that are kind of started. Well, this one started. This one is the Halloween Kitty by, I could just look, Distracted by Diamonds. By Distracted by Diamonds. See, I only have this first little row up here done, but I'm not in the mood to work on this just yet, so probably not. Most likely, also that is a square as well, and since Evening Light was a square, I'm kind of in the mood to work on circles, or rounds, I should say, sorry, rounds. I do have my DIY Moon Shop, The Stars Who Listen by Margaret Morales, and as much as I really want to start this is also a square, so I just need a break from squares for a minute. Just need a break. Which leaves me with this a little, it's actually kind of small too, which is really perfect. This one is Nefertiti. Who's the guy? I don't know if it'll say here. I should have wrote it down. I forget. It's, oh, it doesn't say. I will put it here on the screen somewhere. You can see it's got how many colors? 20 colors. I did not do my research on this. 28 colors and 3 ABs. 3 ABs. So this is the color palette in here. You can kind of see it. Very either it's like a little bit of fall mixed with like what I would consider like colors from Atlantis in a sense, those like blues and oranges. But this is her. She's little. Look how small she is. Definitely, I think on the website it said beginner friendly, but yeah, because it's so small. It does actually have specialty drills on it. I think, oh, and then one down here and one up here. But yeah, this is a round. So I think I'm gonna work on this next just to get my round kit going. And because it's small, it shouldn't take as long to finish. So I'm very excited to start this one. This one's stunning. She's gonna be beautiful. Very, very colorful. So that'll probably be my next diamond painting that I officially start. Like I said, she's already kitted up, ready to go. These are my Harbor Freights, which are probably the most inexpensive diamond painting containers that you can find. They're usually like $6, United States USD. But you can see I do have my Halloween kitty kitted up, and I did this on stream. I kitted them up in here because they were in bags, but personally I don't like working in bags. It's a little hard to find the one I need compared to just looking on top and being like, oh, here's the number right here. Oh, here's the number here. Because working out of bags like these, you have to look and find which number and shuffle through them all. There's no easy way to organize them compared to just having them set out like this, and it's just good to go. This one is for The Stars Who Listen, the Margaret Morales. So this is kitted up as well. Lots of pastels. lots of very muted and pastels colors. So this is going to be stunning as well. But as you can see, I had a lot of drills. These are all from Evening Light. I'll show you what I had left over, in case you were wondering. But these are some of the colors that didn't fit in my tray. But you can see there's quite a bit of drills left. I don't think I ran close to running out of any of them. Yeah. See, there's quite a bit of drills left of all the colors. If anything, the black wasn't very good. I had a lot of trash in the black, and the 823, they're all DMC numbers. So these colors on the drills will match DMC on the floss. So that's why I'm saying like 310. There was some 310s, very little. But the 310, the 939, and the 823s, those were not the best drills, but usually those are mass produced more than any other color. So it happens. But I had plenty of drills to pick and choose the nicer ones. You can see there's a lot left. There's a lot left of all the colors. So I will definitely be kitting this down and putting all these in my stash, in my leftover drill stash, because I'm a crafter. And as a crafter, I hoard all the crafts. And one day, I might need them. I might. So they're gonna be there for that one day. But yeah, that's what I do with my leftover drills, is I do keep them. Sorry, I have a little dents. I do keep mine. So that is that as far as diamond paintings go, I believe. Which, moving on, we're gonna now get into my little bit of crocheting that I've been doing. I've done a little bit of crochet, surprisingly. I got a little bit of crochet going. So, if you remember the one crochet project that I've had, sorry, it's covered in like all kinds of things. Let me just clean this up a hot second. There we go. If you remember, I was crocheting my shrug. I had a shrug going, very easy shrug. I did work on this on stream, and a lot of people enjoyed that. A lot of people enjoyed my crocheting, but it was just, like I said, this is a very basic pattern. It's called, if I can get my notes right, Ragged Falls Cocoon Shrug by Sincerely Pam. And here's where I got to. So I do have my little marker in there. I did do this top portion. So I put in a couple other rows. I think I'm about halfway to the length. I need a little over a yard lengthwise. I think I'm about halfway. I think I'm at like 18 or 19 inches. So it's getting there. It's getting there. And then from there, I think that's when I start forming. Ooh, it got super bright. From there, I start forming the armholes. And then after the armholes are formed, then I do the ribbing all the way around the edge. But yeah, it's very simple. Not too many different stitches. There's only 3 different stitches in this. And that's all it is for now. But I have been making progress. Look how big it is. I haven't touched it in a minute though, because I got inspired to start a different crochet project, which is my first time trying this. It is, where did it go? I totally lost it now. Where did I flip it off to? Here it is. I started a whole new crochet project, and this is my first time attempting a sock. Look at it. I have a sock. Well, I have part of a sock. I ran out. I gotta attach the next yarn, what is it, skein. But this is what I have so far. Look how cute it is. Now, it's not a perfect sock. It's not a perfect sock. As much as, look how professional this like ribbing looks. Totally cute. But when I finished it, I didn't do the nicest of finishes. So it's a little wonky there. And then the heel is a little wonky. See, it doesn't sit as nice. I feel like it's got a curve a little more. I don't know why it's like sitting weird. See, it's weirder on the side, like it's more squared. Maybe I should have let it curve a little more as being too perfect. And then yeah, I have to finish doing another inch or so before I can start decreasing to close it up. But this is my first sock. Doesn't it look great? Now, it is a little snug. It is a little snug. I think I needed to make the size bigger, or I was getting too tight on these single crochet rows. I was getting too tight of tension. I think that might have been it too. But if I shove my foot in, I can make it fit. And they look so cute. They look so cute. It looks so cute because I only have one. So yes, this is my crochet sock. Doesn't it look adorable? It's adorable. This fabric actually looks really cute on the camera too. It looks more pinkies, but it's very it's more reds and greens. But from here it looks more pink. These are gonna be cute when they're finally done. The thing is, I gotta make another one. I gotta make another one. The question is, do I keep making the same mistakes so it looks the same, or do I attempt to make a better one and then have one good sock and one bad sock? That's the question. That's the question. I do have another color of yarn. So here is here's the roll that I'm working with right now. I might have to buy another one since this was already one skein of it and I ran out. So I might need to go to the craft store. Oh, because I so have to go to the craft store. Oh no, I don't want to go to the craft store. So when I go to the craft store, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and see what other yarn they have. I do also have this colorway. Yes. Right? Right? So I can make a second pair of socks. I can make a second pair. Or, no, I'll probably make a second pair. I believe the pattern I'm using is this pattern, the actual brand's pattern. I think that's the pattern right there. You can see. I'm pretty sure it's the same pattern. I'm looking online though. I didn't realize, I should have just looked at this and it's probably on here. Actually, let me look. Or it might tell me to go online. Oh no, it's care instructions. Care instructions. This one. Yeah, it's just care instructions. But yeah, they have it on their website. That's the sock pattern that I'm using, but of course it's linked below as well, so you don't have to go look. I'll take out the work for you. But yeah, this is the exact pattern from this brand. So I might end up making another one. The original idea was to actually attempt to knit this pair of socks, but I think knitting is going to take a little longer to wrap my head around. So I might just crochet these socks. And yeah, I did buy a set of knitting needles. Like I said, I was gonna attempt socks. So I got a, what is it, size 2? Size 2, 2.75 millimeters. They didn't have the round needles. So they had these. But this might be difficult. This might be too advanced for someone who's never touched, thought, breathed knitting. So I'm going to pass on the socks for now. I did buy some needles from Knit Picks. They should be here tomorrow. They should be here tomorrow. And those are around. They have 2 pairs, one with wood and one with nickel. And I got them in, I forget the name, but it's in this colorway. It's in this colorway, the blues and purples. They're size 7 and 6. So I have to find a pattern, something easy, some sort of project that's easy. with those sizes and start practicing. So I'm very excited to learn to knit. I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, this is my crochet sock. That's my crochet sock. I did have to buy a crochet hook for this one. This one's size D. This size D. I think it called for 2 hooks, but I just used the one size. I just used that. Maybe that's why it's too snug. That would make sense. Any other news related to crochet and knitting? I did, well, crochet, I should say. I was at the store a while back, and they had, well, I saw this. This caught my eye. Look how cute. I can make a crochet Care Bear. I can make a crochet Care Bear. Look at that. And then this sweater. Look at this sweater. Look how cute the sweater is. And then there was a shawl and a pillow. I had to have this. Although, of course, those are the only things I want to make. Those are the only things I want to make. Let's see. Here's the Care Bears. There's the Care Bears. There's Grumpy Bear. And what was the other one called? Cheer Bear. Cheer Bear. What else? Where's the sweater? That's the sweater. Look at this sweater, it's so cute. This is adorable. I mean, obviously I'd have to make it longer because the style doesn't look good on me. I have muffin top and muffin back and muffin bottom, so something has to be long on me. It has to be long to hide it all. To hide it all. So yeah, this is a super cute sweater. Super cute. Will I ever make these? I don't know. I might get the motivation one day. That's a big word in this video, isn't it? Motivation. Oh, and it also came with these. It also came with these stitch markers. It was included. Look at the little clouds and the clip. The safety pin was in there as well. There was a third one that's on this project. That's what I was using. It's a little shooting star. A little shooting star. So that was another reason why it sold me and I gave in and bought it. I gave in. I gave in. Don't we all? Don't we all at the craft store? So that is my crochet, my knitting stuff. So if anything else in regards to stitching, some new patterns I did pick up because there has been a few sales on Heaven and Earth Designs. I did pick up Lunar Goddess by Margaret Morales because I love me some Margaret Morales, and I saw this and I was like, I need this. I need this in my life. I'm going to stitch this. I'm not going to kit it up yet. Like I said, I want to finish some more projects before I kit anything else up. But this will one day be started. Notice how I said started and not finished. One day be started. I also picked up in the last sale Gothic Tales Apple Bite by Chris Ortega. This is an amazing piece. It's very, very unique. I haven't seen any other art like this on there, and I had to have it. Very gothy, but whimsical and childlike and anime, maybe a little bit, maybe a little Pixar, I should say, a little Disney Pixar. Yeah, I saw this too and I had to have it. So I picked up these two patterns for one day in the future. I need to start. Okay, so backstory. The other day on stream, I was talking about temperature charts and I was saying that I would love to do a temperature chart, but I had not found a pattern that I absolutely needed to do. The closest one I found, I forget the name of who it's by. I'll post a picture here. It has the gothy bookcase, but the books were kind of boring looking a little bit. So I like it, but I wasn't sold to where like I said, where I'm like, I need to do this. I need to create this. I need to stitch this. So it kind of gave me a little bit of a, well, let me see if there's anything new. because it's been a while since I've looked for temperature charts. I went on Google and I just Googled temperature charts, and I scrolled down for a hot minute and I saw this. I saw this one. Isn't this so cool? This is so cool. This is perfect. I saw this and I was like, I need this. I need to stitch this. This is what I've been looking for. It's a temperature chart with the Space Invaders, right? Space Invader from Atari. I have to make it. I have to make it. I was also thinking as well that since it is a video game one, all right, here's where I got the idea. Anna, I know you're watching. Anna, Yeyitsanna. Yeyitsanna is doing a temperature shawl that she's about to start, and she's picked out her colors and she knits. So she was going to knit this shawl, but her idea was to do a temperature chart for her first year on Twitch. And I thought that was an amazing idea. And since she is basically my universal twin, because we are basically the same person in a lot of ways and complete opposite in the any other way, I really like that idea. But I would love to stitch this. Since it's nerdy and video gamey, I thought it would be perfect for like Twitch. So Anna, don't hate me for stealing your idea, okay? Don't hate me for stealing your idea. But that's my idea, and I really want to get this. This is an Etsy pattern from Studio Cross Stitch. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna stitch this for my first year of Twitch. I think that'd be a really cool idea. Just because it's such a cool nerdy piece. But this is what I've been looking for. This is exactly what I've been looking for, and the like feeling that I've been wanting when I see it. So we'll see. I might change my mind and just do the year, but I think the Twitch year would be a lot of fun because it is a big thing. But I'll get into it in a minute. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the Witchy Stitcher just released her reveal of the Supernatural Sal. So it's a sister to the Cryptid Sal. So if you really liked the Cryptid Sal, you're gonna love doing this one as well. They're sister patterns, so it's not gonna have cryptids, it's gonna have supernatural things on it. I assume like maybe witches and vampires and things like that, maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. But it's the same sort of artistic style, just slightly different motifs and frames that she said. And it's not Supernatural the show, it's like literal like supernatural beings. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure. I feel like I'd be doing the Cryptid Sal all over again. I think I'm gonna wait and see what kind of supernatural beings are on there before I decide. But I assume a lot of the color palette is gonna be the same, so I'm pretty sure I have most of the colors already. I would just need another piece of fabric. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna do it yet, but that did come up, so in case you're interested and you loved how the Cryptid Sal came out, I did finish that in January. Definitely take a peek, take a look. It's supposed to start June 1st is when the frame, the outside frame is released. And then I believe July 1st is when she starts releasing each supernatural being. So maybe check that out if you're interested. Just wanted to give that a little mention. Yeah, that is all for, oh, last but not least, I forgot to mention this in my February video, but I did get a ornament ball, and with all my orts from last year, I put them all in the ball. So now it can be an ornament. I had this up on my shelf and I totally forgot when I filmed that video, but I wanted to show you. I know there's a glare on it, but yeah, these are all my orts, my old raggedy threads from all the stitching I did last year. So I'm saving mine from this year already. I already have a good amount for this year. Let's see. So I'll put it in another ornament. I'll put it in another ornament. Look at all these colors from the video game sampler because it's so bold. And then the blacks are from, oh, they're from the Cryptid Cell because that one had a ton of black. But yeah, you can see all my orts that are accumulating. So next year I will put them also in another ornament, and that'll be really cool as a little keepsake. I might add more things just to show like the year or something in here. But so far it looks really cool. A lot of these blues are from Celestine. And I think down here is Persephone. That's crazy that I can tell which projects these are. The yellows, that might have been like Halloween Quaker. The yellows and the oranges, Halloween Quaker. Yeah, so I forgot to share that, so I wanted to share it this time. Okay, so next we're going into shoutouts. Now there's a couple people. I've not been watching Flosstube. I have not watched their Flosstubes yet. I want to, because I totally enjoy these people. They are on Twitch. So I hang out with them a lot on Twitch, but they do make Flosstube as well. Most of you might know who these people are. If you watch Rachel Ray, you will definitely know who Mislaid Pages is. She dyed the fabric for Rachel's new normal. Her new normal that she's working on. It's that purpley blue fabric that she's working on. Jessie from Mislaid Pages has dyed that fabric, and she's on Twitch. So she does her knitting, she does cross stitch, and then she plays a few games. She's lately been playing Stardew Valley. She's so much fun to hang out with. So I wanted to give her YouTube channel a shout out over here, as well as on Twitch. She's Mislaid Pages over on Twitch. So if you want to hang out with her live, that's where she's at. She's on there. She usually comes on for about, I'm sorry, I have a hair. Okay. She usually hangs out for about an hour on her lunch breaks, and then she's on Fridays and Saturdays, I think, a little longer. The other person is also here on YouTube, and that is the Knitting Nurse. So she does mostly knitting, and then she does cross stitch as well. And I love her conversations. She has such great conversations, and it's fun to like hang out and like have her on in the background and just listen along. But she's a lot of fun. So she's over here on YouTube as well, if you want to just check out her YouTube channel. But like I said, I will have both their YouTube and their Twitch links down below. So please go check them out. I know they would love it. I think you would love them. Yeah, so those are some people that are kind of in both sides. So in case you don't want to go over to Twitch, this is, you can still see them on here. They do upload pretty regularly. And that's all the shout outs I have. I'm trying to think if there's maybe any other little Twitch streamers over there. Because like I said, there's a lot of makers and crafters. I'm trying to think who I haven't mentioned yet. I think I've already mentioned Pick Stitch, who just went live. Well, that was a coincidence. It literally dinged and told me he's live. It's a sign. You got to go check him out. He's amazing. He does amigurumis, and he designs cross stitch patterns, nerdy cross stitch patterns that are for donation or free, and he cross stitches as well. So go check out Pick Stitch over on Twitch, and let's see if there's anybody else I can think of. I think there's a lot. But those are some of my favorite people to watch who mostly craft. Because like I said, I do have quite a bit of friends there now who are just gamers. And it's really cool that the gamers are now meeting a lot of the crafters and vice versa. And some of the gamers are picking up crafts, which is kind of fun. And a lot of the crafters are picking up games. So it's been a really good, fun time over there. So just, once again, if you want to hang out with me more regularly than I am here, you can definitely catch me there. I will put my schedule somewhere over here. Here's my schedule that I have right now. As of right now, I'm very consistent with this schedule. More consistent with this YouTube schedule. This is way more consistent. And I have a Discord now. So if you ever want to get in contact with me, the best way would probably be either Instagram or the Discord now. The Discord is more, I have it on more often now, since that's my biggest way to communicate with people on Twitch. So if you ever have a message for me, or you want to show me your progress, you want to show me the projects you're working on or anything like that, you can post them in there. So yeah, so I'll have that down below. Join my Discord. Plans? Is there plans? I don't know. I honestly don't know if there's plans. Any motivation I have right now would be to start working on Persephone and New Normal. Those are my two main plans. And then also my diamond painting of Nefertiti. I would probably start working on that. Maybe crochet this sock, at least to complete it. Maybe put in another couple more rows on my shawl or shrug. Maybe knit something once those knitting needles come in tomorrow. Try to finish another Yoshi. Yeah, so my plans, I mean, I could make plans, but will I really do them? It's another question. That's a whole different question. But that's kind of what I'm thinking right now in my head. So we'll see if I can get any of that done. We'll see. And I think that's it. How long is this video? An hour and a half? Probably a little over an hour once I edit it down. I thought it was gonna be a super huge one, but I might be talking really fast. I think the last thing I wanted to update is my Etsy shop. You know, the thing that I just never update. The thing that I reopened and never updated. I have since put it on vacation from the Etsy strike that happened last month to protest or boycott against the fee, what is it? How they raised fees from 5 to 6.5% in the last few years, even though Etsy as a company is doing extremely well. They are making it harder and harder for smaller businesses on there to make money, since there's so many more fees. A lot of them are losing money. It's a big thing. So I definitely wanted to show support. It's not my main support or main revenue support. So I was fine closing my shop, and it has since been closed because I think I do want to move it somewhere else. Whatever I do have left, maybe a Ko-fi. I heard Ko-fi is really good. I have to look into that a little more, but Ko-fi is basically your own little shop where you can sell things, I believe, and there's very little fees to do that on there. So yeah, so I think that's my plan with it. That is my plan with it. So I'm going to keep it closed for now, and eventually when I get the time, I will switch what's left to a Ko-fi. But yeah, it's just not my main source of revenue. There you go. It's not my main source of revenue. So I think I'm not gonna focus too hard on it. And yeah, I just don't got time, you guys. I just don't have the time anymore. I feel like there are things that are doing a lot better for me that I want to focus on, and that's why I'm not focusing on anything else, because those are doing so well, and I'm seeing so much more progress and success with these other things, aka Twitch. Let's just throw it out there. Let me be honest. Twitch is being way more successful and so much more progress over there than anything else. So I'm gonna focus on that because that's what I'm really happy doing. I'm really happy doing it, and I'm getting the acknowledgement, I guess you could say. Acknowledgement, is that the right word? That I've been looking for. The acknowledgement and maybe the feedback that I've been looking for. So that's just an update with everything else going on. That's just the update. Yeah. So thank you. I know this is an incredibly long video, I think. I hope. I don't know. We'll see when I edit things down a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this long one. Like I said, I'm going to definitely, more than anything else that is in Twitch, I'm definitely going to focus on these videos. Because like I said, I know there's a great handful of you guys that really love these videos. And I do stitch. I do make progress. I just, I did have a little slug with me in February. And so I didn't stitch much of February. And a bit of March. I was doing mostly diamond painting. So I guess it's okay that I wouldn't have had much to update on anyways. That's why I wasn't so put out to put this video out any sooner. But yeah, I'm very much going to try to keep these regular. So my schedule for these videos will change as well. Instead of doing the first Saturday of the month, it will be the first Tuesday of the month because of my stream schedule. I'm not doing anything on the weekends, and Mondays are my day off. So it's easier for me to film on Sunday, edit all of Monday, and get it up on Tuesday, or do it all on Monday, like today, and edit and get it up tomorrow. So that's my new schedule. So it's gonna be first Tuesday of every month. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming back, if you came back. Hello to everybody new, welcome, and I hope to see everyone again soon. I hope to see you all soon, and if not here, definitely on Twitch. Let me know, because I've already had a good amount of people tell me that they watch my Flosstube videos and they came over because they wanted to hang out. So thank you. Please let me know. Please let me know. I love hearing about it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much, all the support. And I hope to see you guys all again next time. Otherwise, have a great month, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.